Oh, yeah. I like to be visible.
Yeah, I had mine on earlier, but yeah, I think so. I don't think it's as bright as yours, but I'm amazed at these little bitty lights. I had these kept like 3 lights on my bike years ago to be able to see one on my helmet.
Yeah, this one's actually for off-road use, so it's a plug, not a spot like a lot of the commuter lights are. And they're a little more expensive, but I mean, you never know when a branch is going to hang low, or like an animal is going to pop out. I mean, I plan to ride when it's dark. I was actually testing this out at a whetstone, and I had a bat actually hit my shoulder. Like, I mean, I was going maybe, I was 20 or something, and there was dark, no one was there. But yeah, it's totally broad daylight when you do that. Yeah, I need to remember to tell the fullest pothole on the curve. I reminded 311, but then I think I gave him the wrong street. I think I gave him one up, so. Yeah, it's like a combo. I saw one. Yeah, it just amplifies your riding. I mean, I've been a mountain biker for years and years, but I'm going 11 miles every day, and there are no showers at work, so I just run my rag. But there's like this thing with commuting, like you're gonna find all kinds of ridiculous people trying to race you. You know? Like, you know, guys in business suits on a Huffy, like, you know, you pass them and then they're just tailing you for a mile, you know? And I noticed that a couple of times when I first started riding. Oh, really? Here I am, not thinking again. Well, yeah, if you like mountain bikes, there's this one, or it's more like a beach cruiser in the way it's laid out, but it actually has a motor on the front and the rear. Yeah. Yeah, and I've talked to a lot of people, they're a little confused about, I mean, they're like, electric, that's a motorized vehicle, you can't have one here. Well, ever since the Segway, like they got Segways approved for this, for the trail, and they got Segways approved as personal transportation, and so they're allowed on streets or bikeways. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you know, my view, I mean, I've done trail maintenance and stuff, and the point of that organization was just trail access, so they didn't really want to have mountain bike trails, even though that's what we wanted. We just wanted shared use trails because that meant all the existing trails could be used for mountain biking. So, I mean, there are a couple things I'd change about the Bikeway. I mean, I've been riding this since I was, 5, and there's some things I'd change though, like I think it makes sense to have the street rules of pedestrian spacing traffic, because especially with almost every jogger, like around 5 o'clock you come up through here, every jogger's got headphones on, and they're not paying attention, so that's why I have this, which is like 105 decibels, and half the people jump out of their skin and swear. I mean, I think my trail name is Jesus, because that's what people say when I just give them a friendly too like that, they're like, Jesus, and jump. Yeah, I mean, I try and do it like really far back, which is an advantage, because I mean, a lot of people pass me, and I just, as they're on my left, I hear just, And then I do, like, if they don't seem to pay attention, like that's the guy who waved. That's what everyone should do. It's like, I know that I heard what you said, you know, and a lot of times if they don't acknowledge, I'll just, like, kind of keep just every second or so just doing a little beep. And then that way they'll acknowledge maybe, or at least hear, like, the change in distance. Like, because if you hear just two beeps, you don't know where it is, but if you hear, like, it's getting louder. I've had people that I tweeted, like, 2 or 3 times for them, and I've had people I tweeted 2 or 3 times for them, and then when I came up right behind them, like, I said no, I'm like, well, they're not acknowledging at all. And then they, like, jump out of their skins, like, literally, like, jumping up in the air and spinning around and all this freak out maneuvers and stuff. And then I heard this one guy who said, I thought it was a bird. I'm like, they're 20 bucks, and I've always had, it's called a mega horn, you can get it on Amazon. Yeah, it takes a 9-volt, it lasts like a year. And, you know, I mean, you can be as loud with it, or, I mean, it's really good with cars, because even over a car stereo, you can hear it. I mean, it's always the same volume, unless the battery is dying. So, oh yeah, really. I have one, it's called a Night Sun XT, I got in 1996, and it's a 40-watt bulb. It's like, it'll only run an hour on a water bottle-sized battery, which the battery for this is like the size of like an old 2D cell flashlight. I mean, it's full of lithium and stuff. Well, I hope not. I mean, look at the size of this battery. If that took off, and it's also contained in like a metal container, and that's like shrapnel if it blows. I bet they designed it so the end caps come off. Replace mine. I mean, I've already got a replacement light, but the funny thing is I went to the website for Night Sun, and it still only has like one blog post on it, the very first one, and it's from 1996. They haven't changed the page since then, yeah. So it's a little bit of internet history. Alright, we'll pass this one. On your left. based on the video before because you're on Bikeway. Well, that's the thing too, is like, I see a lot of people with kids out here and stuff. Yeah, and I personally think my kids are a little too young for this. Like, I'm gonna be riding with them a lot, like making sure that they can. In fact, I'll probably take them mountain biking before I take them on the Bikeway, just because I think that teaches people a lot about tracking and where their wheels are. Because I see so many little kids that are just wobbling all over, and I'm just worried that they're gonna like swerve into my lane or do something crazy. So I want to demonstrate like serious control, you know, before I get them out there. But I mean, yeah, I think it's for everybody. But just a lot of people, they seem to think that pedestrians have the right of way, and they do, but it's nice to get out of people's way. I mean, especially in places like downtown where you have like, what, 25-foot wide trail? There's no reason to be in anyone's way. But you have, I've seen like two people face equally across it, so that they're blocking the whole trail. Alright, yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. How fast do you think they were going when they hit? Well, yeah. I mean, when the guy pulled in front of me, he's like, oh, my bad. And about a lot of this, and they said there's no reason for anyone you see, it's by choice, because and there's housing. They have, there's housing that we paid for with our tax dollars, and it's like, if you, yeah, and they also have a bunch of rules that are said, you know, it's amazing how many people I see without helmets. And they responded by like counting and then posting their counts for the next couple days. And it was like a third of people weren't wearing their helmets. And they're like, see, plenty of people wear their helmets. I'm like, that's not everybody. You know?
You never know when something's happening.
Yeah.
Had his tire come off.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna turn around.
Sure.
He had his tire come off. You know, he's got the tools.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, I enjoy it, but it's, you know.
You don't know, my son-in-law got killed in a skiing accident.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. I moved to Columbus because my daughter and him and my grandkids live here.
Huh.
We were retired in Lima. I moved here in 2013 to help my daughter. So, who thinks you're going to get killed skiing?
I mean, a lot of people have, like, Sonny Bono, and, I mean, it's head injury stuff. I mean, this I treat kind of like riding a motorcycle. I mean, especially on the roads, this can do 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fast. That's one of the reasons I stopped racing. I was just going too fast in the woods.
All right.
See ya.